Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again here on Talkin Fight. It must be 4 p.m. because there is that sound. Hey, here we are talking fight for another episode of Knuckle Up with Mike Orford. I believe Cedric Ben is in the den and going to join us as we discuss Pat McCormack. If Cedric is here, I'll just bounce out and let you guys have a chit chat like you did yesterday.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, Graham. Talkin Fight fans, Knuckle Up fans, thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful episode on our I guess Olympic guys who are just signing pro. We're going to continue with this. And today, yes, we are talking about none other than Pat McCormack. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a British boxer who's affiliated with Britley ABC. He is the 2018 69 kilo Commonwealth Games gold medalist. He also competed in the men's lightweight welter event at the 2016 Summer Olympics. In 2019, McCormack was selected to compete at the European Games. He also competed at the World Championships in Russia, where he won silver medal after losing by a split decision to Zamkov in the final. In 2021, McCormack qualified for the 2020 Summer Olympics, going in as the number one seed, and for many insiders, he was viewed as the favorite to win the gold due to his stellar performances in previous competitions. McCormack made it to the final, losing out to a previous gold medalist, Ronel Iglesias, and then ended up taking home the silver medal. He is the twin brother of fellow boxer Luke McCormack, who we will let you guys know about tomorrow on tomorrow's episode. But today we're talking about Pat McCormack. Yes, and this kid had a stellar amateur record. In the welter division, he's ranked number one out of 664 in the world, ranked number one out of 3 in Britain as an amateur. Guys, great news. He has signed with Probellum, him and his twin brother. Excellent.
Yeah, man, I'm expecting big things from these two brothers. Pat McCormack, his performances since 2016 have been, high level, top level. He's fought all the top guys and either got gold or silver at almost every tournament in the past 5 years. So he's definitely someone that I can see as a future world champion. He and even again, he didn't just get lucky to qualify. Like, he's been fighting at this top level for a couple of years now. At the last Olympics, he lost a close split decision to the Cuban Ronel Iglesias, who has like 300 amateur fights. A lot of those Cuban boxers are
304 wins, 43 losses to be exact. Okay, Ronel Iglesias is no slouch when it comes to. Let's just call him an amateur veteran, like big time.
Yeah, they're professional amateurs, basically, is what you can call them. And the thing is, some people try to discount the amateurs, saying that amateurs don't really count in the pros. It is a different style, but what you can get from the amateurs, if you fought at the high level as an amateur, that should give you confidence that you're prepared for the pro ranks. Especially when you're doing good against the top level guys. Like I said, in the past 5 years, he's either got gold or silver at almost every tournament, every major tournament, the European Championships, the World Championships, and the Olympics. Right. So he's the real deal. He's the real deal. He'll be the next world champion. The only question is who's going to be the world champion first, him or his brother, who we're going to profile tomorrow, right?
Right. True. It is a race, really. Honestly, hey, shout out to Last Bell Boxing, who's in the house, dropping us some comments. Yes, honestly, his style suits the pro game very well, man, which is really, really good. So the transition for him is going to be excellent into the pros, man. He should be able to transition properly, and being signed with Probellum is huge. That's going to be big things for him. Probellum is relatively new, and they jumped onto the scene like with a vengeance, man. With a vengeance.
The two things. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that they've jumped on with such an vengeance, and and they're signing up everybody now. And you know what, man? They definitely know what they're looking for in their fighters, and they are definitely picking up the right kind of guys to put on their squad, man. Let's be honest. With the new addition of the McCormack twins. So,
Yeah,
but yes, continue. Please
I
continue.
of course, whenever we talk about a fighter, I got my other laptop on with the fighter highlights on at the same time, so it's fresh in my memory. His speaking about Pat McCormack's style for the pros. One of the two, obviously, every part of your game you want to be on point, but the two things that I feel are extremely important on offense and defense. On offense is having an educated jab, not just randomly throwing it out there, but having an educated jab. Sometimes throwing it fast, sometimes throwing it slow, sometimes throwing it with more power, sometimes just throwing it using it as a measuring stick. And the second thing is defense.
Yes.
Your defense has to be on point. You're not wearing, well, at the high level of amateur for senior guys, you're not wearing headgear either, but that's only at the major tournaments. When you're still doing club shows, you're still wearing headgears.
Right.
So, the gloves, the knuckles are going to be touching you a little bit more. Your defense has to be much tighter. And so Pat McCormack is, I'm confident his defense and he has an educated jab. So, yeah, man, I can't wait to see how his pro career is going to go.
The way his amateur career has gone and the accolades that he's received in his amateur career, to be honest, Pro Bellum sees a lot in this 26-year-old, and they know that he's destined for huge success in the sport. And for them to be the next biggest things that have signed with Pro Bellum, it's great for them too, man. The two are going to make a great fit, and honestly, Pro Bellum just keeps adding to their elite roster, man. They got Donaire, Nettis, McGregor, Stanonis. They got tons of guys in that camp and in that stable. And honestly, these brothers, Pat and Luke, are going to be a great fit for them, man. And definitely, we'll be touching on this a little bit more tomorrow. And because we'll be talking about his twin brother.
I see in the comments we have Mike with your supposed Irish links. Are you backing Colin to beat Wood? You know what? I'm going to take Lee Wood on the upset on that one. I'm assuming Colin's going to be the favorite, but
yeah, he will be. Honestly, I like Lee Wood though. I do like Lee Wood, and it's. I was rooting for him the last time he was out too, man. Honestly, it's great. Great time. Honestly, yes. Last bell, Carl. I know you're making a great point, man. Pro Bellum, boxer, DAZN, etc. Great time for boxing. Huge things, man. 2022 is the year, guys. Trust me, lots of crap going on. Lots of guys getting signed. Lots of amateurs that have come up out of nowhere that are making names for themselves and getting signed to these big companies. And you know what? It's going to make for a great year in boxing. And honestly, I'm super excited and can't wait. Guys, you know what it's about, man. It's hump day. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. We brought it to you. Any last comments you want to say about Pat McCormack before we sign off?
He's probably just off the top of my head, I'm probably thinking he's probably the top amateur. Well, I guess him and Kyrone Davis. It is Kyrone Davis, right? From USA.
Oh yeah, Kyrone Davis.
Is it Keyshawn?
Or Keyshawn? Are you talking about Keyshawn?
Yeah. Either between him and Pat McCormack, as far as the top amateurs from the past Olympics jumping into the program, I think those two guys are legit and will be future world champions soon.
Yes, they will.
Don't do the punch.
Great night in Nottingham. Wood fight. Yes, Keyshawn Davis equals quality. Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. Carl, you're right, man. He's another big one that we've talked about, that we've mentioned many times before. But guys, today is all about Pat McCormack and about his signing with Pro Bellum, and all the amazing things that he's done in the amateur. And we're about to see this kid rip it up in the pros, in the paid leagues, and the guy's gonna make some money. And he's doing it with the right cam, man. It's great. I'm happy that he's finally decided to turn pro and give us what we want, which is him in the paid leagues doing what he does best, and that's boxing people, man. That's it. You know what it's about.
Bacoli, who's that? Lawrence? Is that Lawrence? Which Bacoli is that, Carl? Lawrence Bacoli? Previews that this weekend? I think that's what he's talking about.
He wants me to preview him, but I'm going to do him next week, Carl. Just for you, brother. Just for you. I will be previewing him. I'm fitting him into my schedule. It's great, man. We're gonna do it. Also, guys, if you're interviewing tomorrow, Last Bell Boxing, they're interviewing his trainer, Billy Nelson. So you're gonna want to check that out, man. Our friends overseas, over in the UK, they got a great show for tomorrow. And it's honestly, they've been asking for about a year to get this on, so it's gonna happen. But for in the meantime, guys, we are going to let you go and see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel, new prospect. Catch us. You know what it's about, man. Everybody, knuckle up. Stay safe. If you haven't been there, man, talkinfight.com. Hit up that subscribe, man. Set those reminders because, we're bringing you stuff daily, man. All the interesting things going on in boxing, all the great knockouts around the world. You know what it's about, man. Go check out the channel, talkinfight.com. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Knuckle up.
Peace.